I'm still not caught up because I got back and life started happening like rapidly and not the way I thought it was going to happen. You got to let go of those expectations, and I'm working on that. I think human nature, you have expectations. It's like, I have the childlike spirit, and this is what it's all about. Go have fun. Create your own path. Even when your kids are grown up and you're planning weddings, you can still have fun.
Have a great rest of the day. Oh, tomatoes. Just like that. We ran out of tomatoes.
Well, hello. How are you? I have missed you. I've been gone for a while. I've been walking. I've been doing my little walking videos, not every day, but close to every day. I've been doing pretty good. I'm back from Idaho. I am drinking out of my Idaho Starbucks mug. I don't know how I think about this series. It's something like the adventure series, I think RJ said. And I don't know about it, but it's Idaho and I'm representing since she's in Idaho. It's pretty light blue inside. It's very hot coffee. I just made coffee. I gotta let it cool down a little bit. Anyway, I am so happy to just be back here on YouTube because I really missed it. I did not take my laptop on the trip. A man cub was urging me to take it. He's like, Mom, you're a YouTuber. You need to take your laptop. I'm like, no, I want to just be in the moments. I have my phone. I don't need my laptop. Well, turns out I wish I had my laptop. There was a lot of downtime. RJ was working some of the days and there was downtime, and I would have liked to have been able to answer comments. I still haven't answered all the comments from last week because on my phone, now I can't believe literally I used to do every little single thing on my phone because it's like texting. It's like texting back in a comment and it's frustrating. I make a lot of mistakes. So I was like, you know what? I have to wait till I get home to answer the comments, which are so important to me. I want to interact with you and be kind and courteous and respond to all of them. However, I'm still not caught up because I got back and life started happening like rapidly and not the way I thought it was going to happen. So I'm trying to process all of that right now. But in the meantime, I will tell you a little bit about my trip. So the last video I had on here was talking about me leaving last minute to a trip to Idaho, and I didn't have a seat on the plane and I was all nervous about putting my bags overhead and everything. Well, it turns out it was amazing. I got there nice and early to LAX. I had a glass of wine. I just relaxed. I talked to my friend Alicia from New Jersey for like an hour. Well, so that was nice. She just happened to call me while I was sitting at the airport. Hadn't talked to her in forever. And that was just really nice and calming. Then I waited for the attendant to be behind the counter, and I went up and I'm like, I don't have a seat. And she's like, well, we'll just call you later. We'll address that later with everyone who doesn't have a seat. So I was like, oh gosh, okay. So then the next announcement was the plane is full. Does anyone want to check their bags at the plane or whatever? And I was like, oh, that's me. So I go right up there with my bag. I said, I'd love to check my bag. And not a lot of people do that, actually. It's not like people are excited to do it, but I was excited to do it because I didn't want to lift that thing above my head. So I put my bag up there. I said, I'd love to check my bag. She says, oh, you're the one that didn't have a seat. Yeah. How do you feel about sitting in the exit seat, which has more leg room, by the way? I said, totally capable, would love to. So I got to sit in the exit seat, which had more leg room. I didn't have to lift my bag. I couldn't have gone more perfect. So that went in my favor. That was amazing. Got there. RJ picked me up from the airport. It was just the two of us. We had such a great talk on the way home. We stopped and got, once we got into Sandpoint, where she lives, we ate at this really neat place called Barrel 33. We got a glass of wine. We got a bottle of wine. We got a bottle of wine and we shared it. And we got these flatbed bread pizzas and we sat outside and there was a water in front of us. Oh, it's like vacation. I said, RJ, you live like you're on vacation here. And she's like, I know, Mom, I love it. It is so, so cute there in downtown Sandpoint. And we enjoyed our meal. And then Austin, because we were responsible, we walked. We went to their apartment. They can walk everywhere in town. It's so cool. So we had walked to the restaurant and then Austin came to pick us up. So we didn't have to drive. And it was just really awesome. It was my favorite day there. The first day was my favorite day there because it was like I hadn't seen RJ in a while and I could give her a big, embrace and just be with her. The lighting is really weird in here. And I was getting distracted by the big orb of light that kept going across my neck. So I'm trying to change the position. Does it look better? I think it does. I think it looks better. I don't know. The background's not as pretty, but that's okay. So back to the trip. It was a lot about weddings because, they just got engaged. So we talked a lot about weddings while we were there. We saw a few venues. Maybe I can kind of interweave them in here. It's not going to be at these places, but it was fun to look at these places. And she really wants a outdoor, woodsy, nature type wedding. She wants to be barefoot. She has certain ideas of what she wants there. And I would love for her to have everything she wants, if possible, within budget. We sort of have a village coming together to help make this happen. And I've never done this before. I don't know what it's like. And it's so challenging for me because I am here in California. She is there in Idaho. And so my physical presence isn't near. And, I know that this wedding is not about me. And I can't not admit that when back in the day when I was having children, I had our boys first. We had firstborn Aussie Bear, then came man cub Dylan. Last but not least, little RJ Abby. And I, was okay if I would have had another boy, but we really were excited to maybe have a girl. And we got our girl. And so we've always called her our littlest and only girl. She is definitely the baby of the family. And, she's the baby of the family. That's what I'm going to say. There is something to the birth order. And she gets, she does get a lot of attention. And she knows that. We love her. She's the little apple of her dad's eye. And there's just something so special about this human that we created that is our little girl who is now a woman and now lives in a different state. And she's just like a grown-up now. And I'm like, how did this happen to where she was like this, like a little baby, and then little tiny running out to go see Rich, his truck that he's had for 20 years that he is keeping, by the way. He just put a new transmission in. It's not dead. And he's keeping her alive. But I remember tiny Abby running out there when he would get home from work and the tires were as tall as her and she would just stand there waiting for her dad to get out of the truck. And now she's in Idaho, going to get married and have her life there. It's just the weirdest thing to process for me. I went off and didn't even tell you the reason I started talking about how she was little and stuff. But when you have the little girl and you have thoughts in your mind when they're little about them possibly getting married one day and taking them wedding dress shopping and just what it's all going to be like. And me having to release a lot of that because it's not about me and it's about them. It's about the new couple and what they want, and especially being more challenging because she's there and I'm here. So I've had to let go of a lot of those expectations. And there's been many times in my life where I have these expectations and then I'm let down. And there was a period of time, even while I've been making these videos, where I was writing in my journal every day. I would start my day, no expectations. And that meant for me that every day I woke up, I didn't have this pre-planned thought of how my day was going to go. And so it seemed to go better because I didn't have these expectations. You got to let go of those expectations. And I'm working on that. I think human nature, you have expectations. So I just wanted to come back and address that I had these expectations having a daughter. And I'm very quickly realizing, boom, I must let them go. I must let them go. Or I'm going to be feeling away. I don't have control over the situation. I can't pretend to have control over this situation. I've never been a controlling person anyway. So I have to let it go, let it be, support, and do the best I can. That's where I'm at right now in this. And I think everyone knows that. It's no secret. I've had to process some feelings. But it's going to be good. It's going to be okay, because the best thing for me is to see her smiling and happy and joyful, and same with her new partner, her new future husband. That is what's most important, is that we support them as adults. And that's, there's a book. I read a book about parenting adults. You have to let go. You do. It's hard, but we must let go to a certain degree. So I'm working on it. Maybe I need to reread the book, but that's what my job is. Like I said it before, when she left to move, we gave her wings and roots. And we did the best we can, and now it's up to her. So I, of course, with a lot of how do you say it? Encouragement, got on that plane last week, very last minute, which is not me. And I am like spur of the moment, like to have fun type of a person, but I was like, oh my gosh, really? I'm getting on an airplane like in 2 days? Like, how is this happening? But I'm so glad I did it. I do not regret it, obviously. I was laughing because on the last day, Austin looked at me, he's like, do you regret coming? I mean, he's very dry sense of humor. And I know I was kidding, but I was like, heck no, I don't regret it. I have to tell you, the last day, RJ wanted to walk into town and have dinner with me, just the two of us. And I love walking through her town. It is so, so beautiful. It's like I want to live there, but I don't. It's this weird feeling like, ooh, I could envision living in these cute little houses that we're walking through the neighborhood, and they're just so like my vibe, and I could just see it. But then there's a part of me like, I don't know, I'm so comfortable here. I was born here. Our parents are here. Our sons are here. This house, we've been in this house for 27 years almost, and 27 years in September. We will have been in this house. It's become my home. I'm telling you, I got so much on my mind. I was talking about redoing the kitchen. I don't know, that might have to be put on hold with this wedding coming forward. Weddings, I heard, are not cheap. So I don't know about the kitchen. That might have to be like on the back burner, but maybe we can do both. Maybe it's possible. I don't know. Somehow I feel like in this part of our lives, without raising the kids, we somehow have extra money. I never had extra money when we were raising the kids. It was really like check to check, and it wasn't easy. But now that, it's just us, and, Dylan's living at home, but he helps out so much, and it just feels easier. I'm not working, and I feel like I can breathe better. We have somehow more money. I don't know how that works, but well, yeah, I do. Because when you're raising kids, it costs a fortune, actually. It really does. let's go see what is in the package that Allison mailed me. I don't know why she mailed me a package. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve a package, but I want to tell you before I go in there and open it that I got home on Tuesday late at night, and I dreamt of that package because I saw it when I got home. I can't believe I haven't opened it yet, but I saw it when I got home, and my dream was it was a rotary telephone. Now, I definitely don't think she sent me a rotary telephone, but I had to tell you that. So let's go open the package and see what's in there, and I will tell you all about Allison. She has 2 channels on here, and I want to tell you about her. I am opening this package up with you like I don't know what's in here. I took the addresses off so to keep that not so out in the world. But Allison has 2 channels. She has Living Life After 55. So she's one of me, you know, like me, living life with grown children. She has all daughters. She also has a channel called Silent Sky Storytime. And what is in here? Oh my goodness. And anyway, this book made me think of you and all of the things you like to do. I made the other thing for you. Oh, she made something. Dear Tracy, I want to get this in the mail and I can't find the card that goes with it, so I will send it when I find it. Hugs from Texas, Allison. Okay, so anyway, Allison tells beautiful stories on her channels. And I always say, oh my gosh, I know who Carrie Smith is, first of all. I've had her books before and I've had her postcards. This is so me. This is so me, Allison. I love this. This is going to give me things to do. I can't explain it, but one time I got one of Carrie's postcards in the mail, and it kind of gave you a mission, and it was out in nature, and I had to go find these things, and I had to leave things, and it's just super my kind of book. So it's called Finish This Book. Whoops. And, you know, it even has some letters for me to fill in, but this is so my vibe. She knows me. It's so funny how you get to know people on YouTube without actually meeting them. But what did she make for me? I thank you so much, Allison, that you know me. Oh my gosh, Mr. Rogers. Yes. Mr. Roger Encouragements. Yes. Oh my gosh. She knows me. She knows me. This is amazing. And it feels like another mug. It feels like another mug. My mug addiction is being fed right now, unless it's not a mug, but it really feels like a mug. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Allison. What on earth? What on earth? Oh my gosh. Can we talk about YouTube's cheerleader, Allison? I am not the first person she's done this for. I was watching Susan last week, and she made Susan the most beautiful, I think it was a mouse pad and something to put her art supplies in, and she took Susan's art and put it on there because she believes in us. Allison believes in us. She put my art here, and I have a cup that says Life in the Wild West, the little big things, and it's got my picture on it. I am always supporting other channels with their mugs and holding their mugs, and I don't have my own mug. Now I have my own mug. Oh my gosh, Allison, what the heck? I don't even know what to do to repay. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna definitely write you a beautiful letter. Definitely write you a letter. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. What a great way to end the day. It's not even, what do you mean? It's 10:30. Why would I be ending the day? But I can edit this, I'm just befuddled. Is that a word? I'm befuddled. What did I do to deserve this, Allison? I hope you'll go visit her channels. She tells these heartfelt stories, and, you know, she's just like us, and we all have a story to tell. So let's keep supporting one another on this beautiful platform, and let's keep going. You know, like I always say, oh my gosh, I want to transfer my Idaho coffee into this. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee for sure. Okay, so until next time. Oh, and I have things to do. What is this? Your mission. Examine the following pages, then interrupt and recreate pages in your own way, using everything you have learned so far to help you solve each page. Proceed with caution. Acceptance of mission, your signature and date. This is like, it's like, I have the childlike spirit, and this is what it's all about. Go have fun. Create your own path. Even when your kids are grown up and you're planning weddings, you can still have fun. And Allison must know this. Oh, she has a pool. I wish I could go swim in her pool. I love pools. Anyway, until next time, peace, love, and do you want me to dance? I don't know. Keep going. And should I dance? Probably. Let me dance. It's been a while. So.
I can barely
see.
I
hope we're in it.
Oh yes, we are. Well, I can't. Okay, we're in it. We're in it. We just had a really good dinner, and now we're walking home.
Yeah, we're walking home. I'm getting some steps in with
I live
RJ.
in a walking town.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed to be able to walk, to the restaurants, to wherever I want.
It's beautiful.
The grocery store, the gym, the dentist.
Yeah, we got to get the OG RJ in there. That's an OG.
Come on, yeah.
That's an OG behavior right there.